G'day, Neon Doom here. Just driving to a local Vinnie's to see what we can find. It's been a while. It is my favourite or closest Vinnie's that I go to, but they are a bit hit and miss. So let's find out. Anything could happen. It's Vinnie's time. Well, there it is in all its glory. My kids call it the Big Vinnie's because it's a big one. Let's go and see what they've got in the store. Woo. G'day, Neon Doom here. Well, welcome to another episode of the Neon Doom Room. And today I thought I'd shake things up a little bit and do something a little bit different. Yes, it will be about charity op shopping and stuff that I found today, but it will be inclusive of probably my most recent find and then a few finds before that, because to be honest, I've got DVDs and they're just sitting in bags. I'd rather talk about them, get them out of the bag, than trip over them. They're all over the place at the moment. Than just, leave them everywhere. So let's start. We've got our first bag here. So let's talk about what we've found. This is the latest find. These are obviously in my favorite bag, the Coles bag or the Woolies bag, because they're easy to carry to an op shop. These are pretty cool. Now, the footage at the beginning of the video showed me picking up a few things. I didn't pick up a ton of stuff this time. Honestly, I see a lot of stuff when I go op shopping, and not all of it is something I want to get straight away. I'd rather spend my $10, $15, $20 sparingly. So this time, I got some good ones, including some music ones. So let's go through what I got, including one VHS. Alright, so you can see the top one. I got Transformers Dark of the Moon. Now, I own a few Transformers movies. That cover, in hindsight, is quite dinted. But that's okay. Look, it's got the lock in it still. And this one has been a little bit beat up on the outside. Look, I don't go out of my way to get Transformers movies on DVD. But yeah, this one's a bit more beat up than I thought it was going to be. But that's okay, I can clean those up. That's not a big deal. But just having them. Came with a pretty cool one. I didn't even know it came with that. Some kind of Transformers catalogue, which is always good. Yeah, so look, I just got it. I mean, I always pass up on the Transformers ones, but I do like the movies, and I just thought I'll pick them up. And if I have to get them again later, that's fine. These were $1 each, and the guy at the store, this was the same store that had 50-cent DVDs, as in they were $1 and they got reduced to half. And I thought that sale was over. I was pretty devastated their sale was over. But this guy, for some reason, even though signs were taken down, found one sign out the back that said it. They hadn't taken down. They said, oh no, the sign's still up, so it's still 50 cents per DVD. So I got it for 50 cents. On that roll of Hollywood blockbusters, clean cover, I got Thor. It's a single disc edition, nothing to write home about. Nothing in there. Most of the time this particular shop has very clean DVDs, it's quite clean. And I haven't really caught up on all the superhero movies. I have been meaning to do that. But Thor looks pretty cool, The Dark World. I probably should watch the first one first. Ghost Rider. Now, here's the kind of hero that I like, a anti-hero. I picked it up because the case was clean. I think the disc was clean from memory. All of these were 50 cents. Look, there's a couple of scuff marks and stuff, but this is pretty clean. And I will watch that, and that was filmed in Australia from memory when I was doing film work. I had mates that worked on this, I believe, from memory. LA Confidential. Cool movie. Cool find. I mean, like, yeah, I know that Kevin Spacey's not really in favour, but he had his time, you know, and he definitely had his fun with this movie. It's a bit OG looking. You know, there's no picture disc or anything. This could be an OG original one. It's a very clean disc. When I say clean discs, they may have smudges, they may have some very light scratches on them. Not the kind that you would notice, but as I showed you with this one, there's some stuff that can be wiped off, but it's very clean. And it looks OG because of that disc having the very plain. But, you know, that was an era of time that really you're not going to get that era back. Alright, let's go past the music ones just to the other ones I've got here. Blu-rays. Now, I haven't given this to my kids yet, but this is for my kids. The Blu-rays were $3 each, and he didn't discount them. Sometimes they discount them to $1.50. But World Tour, great movie, by the way. I don't love every animated movie, but The Trolls is incredibly hilarious. And this one, if you're a music lover, you know, if you love belting out a tune in the shower, this is the kind of music you would get along with. It's very funny, and it has a good metal element to it. The disc was quite clean from memory when I looked at it. Yeah, it is almost spotless. So for $3, I'm not really going to argue. I don't always pick up the Blu-rays because they are $3 each, and I don't want to spend like all my money on a few Blu-rays. But if I find some good ones that are hard to find, I'll always pick them up, and my kids are going to love this. I just got a new TV, which was because the other one blew up recently, but they're going to love this because I'm on Blu-ray. It's going to be awesome. And the other one I got, just because I love it, it's a great movie, and I don't actually own it on DVD or Blu-ray, is Point Break. It has been a few years since I've seen it. Very, very cool movie. Very, very spare looking cover there on the disc. And the disc is pretty much immaculate. There's a bit of dust on it. You cannot argue with $3. Point Break, cover's a bit scuffed, but not too much. Very cool, man. Very cool. This was just one trip, by the way. Now, to the music DVDs. I really don't want to show the tops of these, but I was pretty stoked. I did pass up on these initially. You might have seen me in the footage pick up a couple of them, put them back. I went back to them because I always regret when I go hunting, and I regret and I see things, and then I pick them up and I put them down and I go, damn it, and I go back and they're gone. Especially VHS. I found some good VHS, picked them up, put them down, walked away, came back, gone. So I just picked them up this time. Queensryche, come on, man. Old as it gets. Queensryche, very cool. This is Operation Live. I don't think I've ever seen this. It's got a cool looking disc. Hoping you can see that. Discs are very clean from memory. That's very clean. I mean, music discs, you just got to pick them up. A little bit of a leaflet in here. And the music's great. I re-listened, after I brought this home, I re-listened to a few of their albums, and they're such great albums. We'll take Tom Jones here. Look, Metallica. Like cardboard edition. Quebec magnetic, so in Quebec, never seen this. But look, like 50 cents, man.
Excellent!
Come on. Like, if you see this stuff, just pick it up. Even if you think, I might not watch it. If you've got a mate that loves whatever you pick up, pick it up for them. 50 cents, $1, $1.50, even $2. I mean, like, I'd pay $3 for that. It just happened to be 50 cents. I mean, come on. That's great. And I didn't check the discs on these. This particular Vinnies is generally quite good. Very, very clean. Very, very clean. Like, I'm super stoked.
Thanks.
It's awesome. And it's got like a nice little fold out here. I don't think this had a sleeve on the outside. Very cool. Take Tom off the top again. Now, I did put this one back and I came back to it again just because it's probably available everywhere, but I just couldn't walk away from it. Nirvana, live tonight, sold out.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
I mean, come on, it's Nirvana. Come with little leaflets. The good thing with the music DVDs is they come with leaflets most of the time. Very clean disc. I think this came from one family of music DVD household. You can't say no to Nirvana. I'm not going to say any more about Nirvana. You just see it, you pick it up. It covers a little bit dented in places, but very clean. This is the standout. Like, honestly, guys, Megadeth. That one night live in Buenos Aires. I mean, I don't see this anywhere. I don't see any Megadeth DVDs in Opp shops.
Wowee! Oh, wowee!
It's got a glossy cover, you know, it's got shelfware. But if I can slide this sucker out. So cool. I mean, I got no idea what these things are worth. I'm sure they're worth something. I don't usually go out and buy, but it's like almost brand new. Like, there's a bit of like, discs get a bit of a funny stain on them sometimes when they haven't been played for a long time. And it's got a little stain to it. It's not going to affect the play, but like this thing is like brand new. I mean, come on, look at that. That is awesome. Megadeth are great. Great DVD to find. 50 cents, man. Like, you cannot go wrong. And the last one, just because he reminds me of my dad, just in his face a little bit. Not completely. My dad wasn't Welsh, but Tom Jones VHS. I picked it up and I literally didn't put it down. I just picked it up and put it aside and took it with me. 50 cents. VHS is 50 cents.
You're cheap.
I didn't check the inside of the store, but yeah, he's in there. I like Tom Jones. I like a wide variety of music. I am not, you know, stingy with music. I like a lot. There's a lot I don't like, but I like a lot. Anyway, look, this is the first batch. So let's put this aside. Put it over there. Hopefully it doesn't block any of the view. Let's move on to an older find. Neon Doom, just jumping in here. We're going to cut this one off here because this whole collection of 3 lots of finds totaled well over 50 minutes worth of content. So we're going to make it a 3-parter. This was the first part. The next one will cover the bag that I'm going to be lifting onto the table right now, as you can see. So please feel free to tune in for the next one. Thank you so much for your time. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're interested in the channel. Just hang tight with us. We'll have better content as time goes along. And please feel free to leave any comments related to what I've shown. If you've got any personal experience with any of these movies, or you got something to say, please feel free to jump in. I love hearing what people do say. And thanks again. We'll see you on the next one. Neon Doom out. Why, table, why?